Burnett swatted away by Richard. Showing up on the defensive end. Loose ball, Aberdeen into the clouds. Alex Condon, the explosion at the rim. Loyola Maryland on the road to face the Florida Gators to kick it all off. Here courtside, that's Scotty and Judah. Behind us, two of the rowdiest of the Rowdy Reptiles, Kyle Crooks, Mark Wise here in your living rooms. Mark, here we are. College Hoops is back year 2 for Todd Golden.
And from a coach's perspective, you really don't know what you're going to get on opening night. We're about to find out.
Crooks, Brittany Davis. So, Brittany, we mentioned off the top, Florida had to have a sense of urgency. 0-3 in the SEC. It seems like they played with that urgency in the first half.
And they really did, and they did it on the defensive end. They turned this Georgia team.
Extra fine, the swat! Hand logged in with the denial. Clayton lob it up top. It's Kugel soaring through. Matharu. Davis into a double. Fights in and one.
And the crowd, the bench, they say it all.
Final seconds. Crowd on their feet. Scott. Davis with 3. Davis bumps in, fades and fires. She's got it with .2.
And
we welcome you to the first ever women's basketball invitation tournament. Here in the first round, it's the SEC against the Big East. St. John's traveling down south to meet the Florida Gators inside Exactech Arena. Take a look at this corner of the bracket in the WBIT. Could have a quarterfinal out west. Washington State is the top seed. Winner of this one will take on the winner of Toledo and Cleveland State. With that, we welcome you courtside. That's Brittany Davis. I'm Kyle Crooks. So glad that you could join us here tonight. Brittany, an opportunity. Postseason basketball here in the month of March. Nothing like it.
it's always exciting when you play in March. You're playing for a championship.
We take you back to Tuesday, the Jumpman Invitational in Charlotte, North Carolina. What a night it was for the Gators, scoring 106 points. How about Zion Poland? This was before halftime, giving the Gators a lead going into the break. We mentioned it off the top. Florida had to dig deep in overtime. Didn't perform all that well in the first overtime. Poland had the game-tying tray to send it to a second OT. And then Florida did not miss a shot in that second overtime, Patrick, and eventually would find the dagger. Tyrese Samuel with a big slam, and then Walter Clayton Jr., the definite dagger from deep.
Yeah, they needed to find some type of three-point shot, and it came right at the right time. Will Richard has some big-time buckets. Coming from the baseline, attacking to, and I thought Will Richard was left-handed with how well he finished a few times at the basket, but no, he's a righty.
16 lead changes, 11 ties. They trailed for nearly 31 minutes of the game. They had a 4-point lead to the Gators in the final minute of regulation, could not hold on to it. Doug McDaniel, boy, he had a big game for Michigan. Here's Aberdeen earning early minutes. Samuel off the crossover, nearing 1,000 career points. Slashing in from the perimeter, Patrick.
I'm telling you, I don't understand how at Seton Hall they didn't see what they had in Tyrese Samuel. Not just with his ability to, yes, be physical and rebound, but he can handle the ball. He has knocked down a three-point shot today. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocks one out again, but really good player, really good experience for this Gator team.
23 points away from 1K. Jalen Johnson contorts around Tyrese. Rebound Samuel. So Aberdeen on the floor has practiced really well over the last week or so. Again, no Riley Kugel today, out with a bruised foot. Aberdeen couldn't hold on to it. Looking back door was Clayton. There's Todd Golden. I asked him earlier today, okay, Coach, what do you want to get out of this game? You know, this is a quote-unquote bye game, so certain things you want to work on. He said, I want to win. I don't care about anything else. I want to win. We're not in that mode right now where we take anybody lightly. I just want to win.
Well, I think there's a difference here between just wanting to win and winning, executing well, and doing the things that you've been practicing and applying those things. Yes, the Gators are favored to win this game, obviously, against Grambling State. But are they going to win the right way? Are they going to share the ball? Are they going to rebound? Are they going to make free throws? I'm sure that's something that's been spoken on a lot.
Oh, the anchor dropped down by Tyrese Samuel from the clouds.
Great pass, great finish. Woo!
Wow.
Wow. Perfect alley-oop.
Putting a charge into this crowd. Final game before the holiday break for the Gators. looking for a 5th consecutive win. Shot clock dwindling down. Their top scorer, Dozier, with 4. Around a screen, snakes inside. Condon goes for the swat. Offensive rebound for Johnson, can't finish. Rebound Pullen. Look at the pace. Aberdeen steps through.
Oh, perfect finish.
A reverse lay-in for Denzel Aberdeen. Timeout. Dante Jackson and Grambling. Florida's bursted out to an 11-point lead as they've scored the last 9. Takes you back to your playing days, Patrick.
Hey, I tell you what, the number 4, it was hard for me to adjust to somebody else wearing my number, but Tyrese Samuel wears it very well.
And then that reversal lay-in. Denzel Aberdeen earning more minutes. Sure will play a hefty load here today with no Riley Kugel.
As he should. And I believe Denzel Aberdeen has an opportunity because he has game. It's just a matter of getting through that freshman mental loop curve, you would say. And I know he's in his 2nd year, but there's just small things that he still needs to adjust to in order to make that big jump. I think if he can stick to this program and keep working, he's going to be a great player in this Florida Gator offense.
Meanwhile, that dunk for Tyrese was a team-high 20th dunk this year, with Pullen running the break. Here's Burnett. Moten. Aku the rebound. Reset for Lewis, rips the net. Terrence Lewis gets the bucket. His 3rd Division I stop. Started his career at Iowa State. Grambling at 2-9. They've lost their last 8 games. Clayton triggers it up. Pure from deep. Team best 35% from deep for Walter Clayton. He's nearing 1,000 in his career. He's now 49 away.
He does not lack confidence, that's for sure.
Former MAC Player of the Year a season ago. Give it to Burnett. Rumbles inside. Condon deters the shot. Shot clock again down inside 5. Through the hands of Aku. Johnson tips in with his shoulders and banks it in. Grambling trying to stick around here. 10-point game.
I just love the pace. After a made basket, after a missed basket, this team gets it down to the opposite side of the court extremely fast.
All started by Zion Pullen with the assist, and Aberdeen an early 5. Boy, how important is Zion Pullen to this team? The way he, again, sets the tempo, finds his teammates, looks for that great shot.
Well, it's just unbelievable quickness. I mean, as soon as you get the ball in his hands, he is already just going at full speed. It helps open up so many gaps because it puts the defense at a disadvantage.
Burnett gets the bucket on Clayton. 2 former Power 5 football recruits going at it in the post. Approaching 9 minutes in. Condon's had an outstanding stretch. Turns in with a righty hook. He's been impressive, hasn't he, Patrick?
Even though he just missed that basket, what a mature move to get back to his right hand. I mean, he has fantastic footwork. I don't know what they do in the Australian system, but he has come in, obviously not a finished product, but a product that has great potential.
The Tigers down single figures right now. They've weathered the storm here. They go right back to Burnett. Backs in on Clayton again, trying to utilize that size. Strong move. Antoine Burnett.
I love when you see the guards get into the paint and just give each other some post game. You don't see it too often.
Maybe a bit of a mismatch on the block. 7-point game. Condon sets up in the post. He's locked up with Burnett. Tried to split a double team, just had it stripped away by Johnson.
It's difficult as a big guy when you get that close into the paint and everyone crowds down on you. You do not want to put the ball back on the ground. One of those things that he's going to have to continue to learn and grow through as a freshman.
Wholesale subs at the table for Todd Golden here. Lewis in the corner, a 3. And just like that, it's a 4-point game.
Didn't see that coming.
And boy, they struggle mightily from three. Only 4 makes a game, 27% as a group. Gators trying to find an answer. Samuel sets up. Pass was tall, and Samuel can't grab it. Chance to make this a 1-possession game. 9-0 run here. Burnett again backs in on Clayton. Fades and fires no.
Something to the basket, maybe if it's not a post feed.
Well, the pendulum has swung in the direction of Dante Jackson's team in his 7th year. Last year, the regular season champs in the SWAC trying to find a big win on the road, down 4.